Hello. Sorry about that. It's 10:30 in the morning and the laptop's open, but I think the battery has run flat because I left it on all night. Times. It took 2.5 hours to export, and when I went to bed it was still exporting. Oh, wait a minute, yes. I thought to myself that, well, when I looked at the ETA, it had 99% and 50 seconds remaining, which means it's done the major export, it's now doing the parallel processing, which can be, I still don't know exactly how much time. I thought it was the same time as the export, but I think it's probably an hour. So I worked it out. I knew when I went to bed that in a few minutes it would be exported, so I left it. And then of course I had a bathroom break, and it had exported, but because it was early, I thought I'd put the headphones on and scrub through it to see if it's okay. And it was, and I subsequently uploaded it. And it gave me the number of minutes, which was about half an hour. So I worked it out to be by 8 or by 7 a.m. shall we say, it would have been uploaded, and I could come back and close the laptop on, but close the laptop down. But I woke up much later, and I thought, no, what I'll do is I'll get dressed and then sit down and take over. So I looked on my phone and it has uploaded, it has done the HD, so it's just ready to watch. All I need to do is just fill in all the fields on YouTube, which I call top and tailing, and create a thumbnail. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to create the thumbnail, and that's it. Fill in the fields and put it live. What it is, make it public. Once I've done that, I'll make beans on toast, sit down and watch it. So that's the plan for now. There are a couple of items I need to go out for. I'm running short on something that I should have had a backup for, and I thought I did and I didn't. So now it's drastic. A bit like the talking powder situation yesterday. And I haven't got a backup for something else as well, which is for the hand wash. I can mention that one. Well, the other one is deodorant, it's no mystery. So I'm down to my last squirts of that, and I think tomorrow will be no effect at all. So maybe today I should go out and get a couple. So where did I leave it off? I was driving towards Millfield Roundabout yesterday, so we'll pick up from there. But for now, I'm going to switch the laptop back on. At some point, I think, once I've topped it, before I make the post, I'm going to transfer yesterday's footage across. And I believe there's 35 clips. Wow. And I noticed on Twitter that Blackmagic Design, the creators of the DaVinci Resolve 16.3 beta video editor, has announced a presentation to across the world, probably a live stream. Hopefully it's accessible. Sure it is. And they're gonna unveil DaVinci Resolve 17. So what new exciting enhancements have they brought? I mean, I think when they, for 16, from 15 to 16, they brought out the cut page, which is good for people who work like outdoor broadcasters who just got the footage and they want to do a quick cut, very quick cut. It's really, I've never used it because it means learning something new, and I did try to use it, but I was, my comfort zone was the edit page. For 17, I don't know what it's going to do. I think it might be, I don't know, 8K, editing 8K videos. It could be so sophisticated that it means that it's the last time I used DaVinci Resolve on my laptop. But yeah, that's exciting. That's on the 9th. The 9th of November. And I think it's 9 PM Greenwich Mean Time. So that's a very exciting news. Something to look forward to. So what's today? The 6th or the 7th? I think it is the 7th. Oh, it's the 6th today. Of course, you saw the title, didn't you? So it's only 3 days time. Monday. So I love Mondays because it's only Connect as well, Anniversary Challenge, which I haven't seen yet. I did make an effort to see True Detective yesterday. I finally saw the penultimate episode. I did want to watch the next one because I think it was rather late, and I was still editing as well. It was while I was having my last meal, so I wanted to come back here and finish the edit, which I did. And of course I had CNN on and all the presidential goings on, and of course lots of Donald Trump made that speech about how he thinks the votes are being rigged, and he's going to issue lawsuits and stuff like that. There's lots of controversies. And when I look at this one, there's still no decider. It's still the same numbers for Donald Trump and Joe Biden. And nothing's moved on those numbers fronts. So I don't know when. It could roll into the new year by the looks of things with the lawsuits. But I think they've got the Constitution, so I think they'll have to, regardless. Interesting. I don't know what the Constitution says about things like that, but it's interesting, if anything. So yeah, I'm going to do the thumbnail. Oh, just logged in, and of course it brought me up the screen now it was last on. So it says upload complete. It says 10:40. Yeah, that's the right time. So right, all I need to do is just carry on as if nothing happened. Right, I'm popping out. All the files have been transferred. And I've had the beans on cheddar on toast and coffee. And I watched my recently uploaded video, vlog 809. And I've been falling asleep afterwards, so afterwards I had a snooze. A good half an hour snooze. Yeah, it just came out of nowhere. Must be the cold. It's 13 degrees out there, 1-3. But I need to go out and get those 2 items. But I'll do a check as well. I may need some more butter. Butter. See, it's got me at it now. It's not butter, but it is butter. So, and I might get an extra bread. I seem to have a lot of cans of stuff at the moment, but I might get, as I said, I'm going to keep getting free cans every time I visit. And I think there's something else. So come back, edit yesterday's video, and have chili con carne, etc. Finish off watch the last episode of True Detective, the last ever episode to date, and then you can watch Only Connect and University Challenge. Yeah, so it's getting colder. I think Tuesday is going to go up to 16, but it's going to rain as well, so it's a mixed blessing, that one. I thought there was something else to add, but no. Right, I'm going to put my trainers on and... Oh yeah, there was something I was going to do. At some point I have to go to the... I think I'll wait to after the lockdown, the national lockdown. So in early December I'll take those trainers to the laundrette and get them revamped. in at a supermarket on the way back. Got some stuff. I thought I'd try some chocolate and nut muesli bars because sometimes I just I've got a nut and nougat bar. Is it nut and nougat? Nutty nougat caramel. That's okay. But as I come in and out of the kitchen, I like to have either a biscuit or some of the packet. I have a packet of crisps while I'm doing something in the kitchen. But if I'm coming in and out, I just want something quick and take and go out. Biscuits are for coffee when I've got some coffee left, and those caramels are sort of break from the computer. Same as these muesli bars, and I was going to get a tin of chocolate, but they're quite pricey at the moment. So I thought, no, I'll wait for the price to go down. But I've got the perfect thing. I used to get the oatmeal chocolate digestives, but they've shot up to 50 pence now. These ones aren't oatmeal, but they are digestives and they're chocolate, and they're cheaper, 8 pence cheaper. So I've got 2 of those. So now whenever I fancy a little sweetener, I can have a biscuit. So I'm back now. The time is 3:45. So it's a nice time to stay home and relax, keep warm. Actually, I'm quite warm. Well, I did have the heating on the car, so it gets rid of the condensation. And it's funny because when it gets condensation in the car, either the cold wind or the hot heat gets rid of it. So it's a funny little business, science. And I checked the post and just something about a denture clinic and crisis. This is the homeless. What is crisis? I forget. Crisis. Oh yeah, together we will end homelessness. And that's all. I didn't get too much, but I was going to get mince pies. I'm looking at mince pies because it's that time of year where I do grab a box of mince pies, and this superstore has got one under £1. So I thought, oh, I'll grab one, and then when I scanned it with the thingy, the scanner, it registered at over £1. So I got rid of it. Somebody had moved the box into the under £1 space, so they'd run out. But I'm hoping, I can pick. I'll look out for one now. If I say mince pie under £1, I'm gonna snap it up. Right. So the plan now is to finish off on. Well, I've got the deodorant and hand wash, and I've got a couple more peanuts as well. I like, after all the meals in the day and just before going to bed, I like to have some peanuts, build up a meal first, and then have a pint of cold water to wash it down with. And I like that. It's really nice. It finishes the day just right. So, what was I going to say? That I'm going to finish up unpacking. The footage, as I said earlier, have been transferred. It took At first it said it was going to take 24 hours, then it went down to 3 hours, then it went down to 2 hours, and then it went down to 1.5 hours, and then it was half an hour. I think every 20 minutes it sort of drops an hour or something. But I'm using a new cable, obviously, because, as I said, the reason why I got it was because there was a cut in it and the transferring kept on stopping. It didn't recognise it. There was a setting with the device. And I thought, because it shot up to 24 hours, I thought, oh gosh, this cable, it has a short bus route. BUS. You know, transfer of data. 100, I think it's 100 bits per second. I don't know what the normal is. And I thought, oh gosh, this new cable, not only is it shorter, you thought when it's shorter, you thought, you know, there's more speed, but so I had initial fears that, oh, I got an extra butter as well. For a minute there, I thought I left the butter out. So yeah, I thought that's about the wire, but it's okay. I only got it mainly as a backup for when this, because this wire with the cut is going to stop working at some point. So now I've got a take the full back on, and I also use it for data transfer. So it does have an immediate use. Okay, I've said enough for now. I'm gonna somehow, I think next time you see me, I'll be at the computer either commencing the edit or hitting the export, or even I'm having my silicon candy on toast. At the moment I'm quite full of. I think it's not that I have the 10:30, 11, so it's been about 4 hours. I'm still full up, but I know in a couple of hours, 2 or 3 hours, I should be starting to feel the hunger pangs. Unlikely that it is. Oh, excuse me, sorry. I thought I would try these. Try a chocolate and nut muesli bar before I start editing. And you have to be careful because if you start crunching around it, it's very sticky because of the honey, I presume. Contains barley, nuts, oats, soy, wheat and gluten. It's a cereal, muesli and crisp rice cereal bar with chocolate chips and hazelnuts. And it's very, very chewy. And if you're not careful, it could take out your fillings. Very nice. I've got CNN on again, and there is no president yet. Well, I suppose there is, but there is no result, is what I should say. There's no result. Got it all muted. Otherwise you hear, you might think I've got guests when I haven't got guests. Transatlantic guests. And it looks like Donald Trump's percentage has dropped. Well, it's dropping. No news really, basically. Could be a stalemate, as I said, was it yesterday or earlier? And it could go into the new year. I mean, they're supposed to be sworn in, aren't they, in January? So, what a year, what a decade. Excuse me. I'm still editing away. I'm on clip number 15, which I've just done. And I think it's about 35 clips, so I'm not even halfway. But the intro always takes a long time because of the titles and the music, finding adding the music and the titles. Yeah, the intro. So, yeah, I'm taking a break now because I'm going to have chili con carne on toast, on cheddar. Chili con carne on cheddar on toast, and coffee. Otherwise it'll get too late. It's only 9:15. It's only 7:15. I aimed for 7 a.m. So it's all scheduled. It's all on time. It's a bit cold as well. A little bit cold. Right, so nothing else to add really. Only that I'm taking a break from the editing to have my second meal of the day. And the third meal will be just a couple of sandwiches, cheese and sandwich bread. I don't have any meat because I want to use up the sandwich bread, so I can have spaghetti. I think it's spaghetti. No, short spaghetti in tomato sauce on toast as the third meal. I was thinking I might have a kebab tomorrow. I haven't had a kebab for a long time. Month, 2. Oh dear. Right, my chili con carne is ready. So looking forward to this. Yes. Turn on the hot water, and it was barely warm, so I haven't used it much, only for washing the dishes, but it's economy because I'm using the brush. I'm not filling the sink up, and I only used it for the shower this morning. And yeah, it's cold already. I put the timer on, sort of like a neck timer. Put the hot water on for half an hour to see if that will change me, but I don't know. I'm hoping the boiler hasn't gone, but I'll let you know if it has later. Meanwhile, in America, it's stalled. Joe Biden and Donald Trump have not moved with their numbers. It's been the same numbers since 2 days ago, I think. So, what's the latest? GOP asks Supreme Court to block late votes in Pennsylvania. Anyway, I'm going to enjoy my chili con carne. What should I watch? True Detective. On top of the other 2 shows, there's also a third show, Discovering Roy Scheider. He's ready to view now, so I've got 3 programs to follow the last episode of True Detective, so I better start the balls rolling. Start the balls rolling. Start the wheels rolling. Start the ball rolling. Yeah, start the ball rolling. Oh yeah, have I seen? I've asked myself, have I? What's that there? Classic FM. I don't remember recording that. Crazy. Right. What Shadow? No, True Detective. And off we go.
First off, we all can't be in the same room together. It's just a roller.
Digestion. Well, I've just seen True Detective. I can't make it out, to be honest. I don't think I'm sophisticated enough to appreciate it. The performances were very good by Mahershala Ali and Stephen Dorff, who surprised me, to be honest. Things I've heard, I know Stephen Dorff. I can put the name to the face and the face to the name, but I don't know what I've seen him in. Was he a child actor? But he was very good in this, very good. Just as good as Mahershala Ali. But I enjoyed, I love the way it went backwards and forwards, and then there's all sorts of time scales. 1980, 1990, somewhere in the late 90s, mid 90s, 2015. I love the way it all went backwards and forwards, and it was very cinematic. But am I satisfied with it? I think it's not a crime drama. That takes a back seat. What it's about is the people, the community. It's this. That's what it's about, really. Because as a story, it's simple, but because it goes backwards and forwards, it's confusing. And of course, the last episode, like everything, when you try to type all the loose ends in the last episode, it becomes comical in a sense. It's almost like Murder, She Wrote. And I've seen it now, so I can cross it off and carry on watching the other shows, I was going to say. And yeah. So now that's out of the way, I've had the chicken and onion toast. And now I'm going to carry on with the edit. As I said, I'm on clip 15 and there's 35 clips. So I just plod along. I was going at a nice pace. Once you get the intro out of the way, then you've got a nice little pace, it just never stops. And what I haven't mentioned was the last video was done with Shotcut, the last vlog, and I watched it this morning, and I thought I preferred DaVinci Resolve. The output was better, so I uninstalled Shotcut, reinstalled DaVinci Resolve, sorted out the intro, and then it started to lag. I was getting the not responding, and I just couldn't take it. So I closed it down, uninstalled it, reinstalled Shotcut. So this current edit is on Shotcut. I'll see you later. I'm still editing away. I've got about, I'm on the penultimate clip, but it's gone 11, so I thought I'd wrap things up for today. I'm still full up from the last meal, so I'm not going to have another meal, but I might have some peanuts and some water. Just to, after I've kicked off the export, just to sort of relax for a few minutes or an hour or two. And all that is left for me to say, all that remains for me to say, somebody else to do it right. All that's left now is for me to say thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll see you, so to speak, in the next one. Until then, au revoir.